Hi, Internet. Here's my Matchbox disclaimer. I'm not your attorney unless we have a contract and payment of my fees. And remember, any references to any celebrities during any of my videos are all alleged information. So let's get started and talk about not the salacious celebrity part, but let's talk about the actual divorce legal part. If in fact Sam has filed for divorce against Brittany, it's really important to note two things. One, I think they've been married a little over a year, so I don't know, maybe 14 months, something like that. And the second thing to note is that they allegedly, I am not her lawyer, I've never seen it, but they have a prenup. And that's what I really want to talk about because this is so relatable to everyday people. If you are the spouse that has a business or has separate funds or has assets and you're going to get married to somebody who is not on that same level, it's just good planning to have a prenup. So I think it's a great tool to help set expectations during a divorce. There are a lot of celebrity cases where you read about where there is no prenup, and on a totally separate issue where they don't have wills and estate planning, and that's also fascinating to me. But it's not just celebrities that can benefit from prenups. There are plenty of everyday people who can benefit. And even if you both don't think, oh, I'm not, filthy rich and I'm not rolling in money, if you have any separate assets that have accrued, I don't care if it's $10,000 in an IRA, you know, before you get married, you should have a prenup, because without a prenup, your separate assets could become commingled or could become part of the marital estate. And if they grow and then at the time of the divorce, they're significant, you could be having to give a larger portion to your spouse than you would if you had done prenuptial planning. And remember, this is all alleged, but a prenup also can shut down shit like this where, allegedly Sam's like, I'm going to embarrass photos or something embarrassing of you if we don't redo our prenup. I mean, that's crazy pants cuckoo. And, he would have to go into a court and have some valid cause to not have the prenup upheld. I know that in Georgia, the biggest factor is you've got to make sure you disclose all your assets. The prenups will be upheld even if they're signed like an hour before the wedding, if all assets have been disclosed. They get overturned in Georgia when a party has not been full and complete with their financial disclosures. So all of these kind of shenanigans can be curtailed if you've got a prenup in place, because it really takes away the legal grounds for going out into court and duking it out. And I think to Gen Z, millennials, I don't know, the younger generations, to their credit, they're really looking for ways in life. I'm finding in my divorce practice, my younger clients are really being thoughtful when they're getting married, and they're really looking for ways to minimize the acrimony in the event that a divorce happens. And I think that, kudos to them. They want to be more cooperative with each other, and they have seen what the older generations have done through the court systems. So in general, I just think prenups are a great tool to kind of help lessen the contentiousness of a divorce. And I think it helps protect both parties, not just the person who has the money. If you are the spouse that's entering in with somebody with a higher income bracket or assets, it can help you negotiate things such as being able to stay in a marital home for a certain amount of time if a divorce happens, or negotiate through estate planning that, so long as y'all are still married at the time of your spouse's death, you can have a life estate. So there's lots of tools that can be used. And I think that, and I hope that this gossip crap is crap. And I hope that these people have peace, because whether you're a celebrity or a regular person, divorce is rough. It is a weird world out there, guys. Stay safe.